Hello, how are we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Right, everything seems to be working. Sorry I'm a little bit later than I would normally be. I had a friend's 40th last night and I wasn't intending to drink too much, but ended up having a couple more than I wanted. Well, not that I wanted to, I had what I wanted, but a couple more than I intended to. And went to bed early and slept through my alarm, or didn't set an alarm. And hadn't scheduled the stream or anything like that, but we're here and we're live, and we are on a new server. So this is the Pichonniere Valley, which we have set up as a new community server, basically replacing the Etruria server, which was finished about a month ago now. So we thought we'd set up another European one with a bit of a different challenge to what we've done. I think we might have done a Wild Productions once before, but this is a different map. Same challenge. So this map has a lot of pre-built productions in here. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. So it gives us a few options for what we can do. We even got fish farming on there. Realise that had that on there. Does that have it on there without having the DLC? Interesting. But it might require the DLC. So yeah, the only thing we own, as Hanson's just mentioned to me, is the BGA. So that's something we own, is down over here and there. So kind of that's how we're starting out. We've got a few animals and we own some farmland in around the middle, all grassland at the moment. So we're going to get into some money. So we'll have a quick look around. Telehandler is a bale loader, a round baler. Fertilizer and lime spreader, that's a modded one which will also spread lime, which is kind of nice. Now what do we got around the corner here? Weeder, plough, all the things you'd need for a farm. New Holland combine in there, Edna planter, or seeder, sorry, not a planter. Header, mulcher, yeah, mulcher, and there, cultivator. Then if we go over the other side, we've got a few trailers and another tractor, New Holland in there. Actually, it's the first tractor, we haven't seen our other tractor. New Holland there, and I think there's a Vulture down the hill somewhere. Rock picker, roller, trailer. I've got a pickup trailer as well down there for silage, so if we choose to do that. This farm's heavily set up for dairy, so we do have some calves we're raising, so we can set up our own dairy farm. Pop down this way. Anyhow, hello everyone, good morning. Hey Brett, how you doing? Leo, welcome along, good to see you. So yeah, a couple of mower, well, front and rear mower. Not a full width one, just this half mower. Govial baler and wrapper. Tedder, so we can do some hay. And then the big Anderson Merge Pro. So that's about what we're up to. So we've only got the 2 tractors and the telehandler. We do have the ute as well. And there's 4 of us on the server at the moment, so we've actually also got a couple of contracts to do. There's one down here for mustard, so this map has quite a few custom maps on it. So mustard down the bottom here, and then a big one on canola up the top. So I'm going to jump in a tractor, start a little bit of mowing, and we can do some windrowing and baling, and some of the others can go and start harvesting. We're going to plan. I've got the steering wheel set up, so let's see if I can get this all to work. Good morning, Craig, how you doing? See you, buddy. Welcome along. Jacob, thank you very much for becoming a member. I do appreciate that. Great to have you here. Right. Jumping cab for doing this. G'day Rob, how you doing? It's been a while, welcome along. See you. Up there. There's 2 bale sheets. Excellent. Yes. It's a weird concept. Weird concept using the brake pedal to reverse, I do find. Okay, once I get going, but beforehand I'll often put my foot on the accelerator, because obviously what you normally drive with. Catching the front one, so attach that one. Alright. Get out of there. Oh, Farmer DK. Ah. Hello, Farmer DK. Oh, there you go. Thank you, mate. Right. There's a tractor down at the, there's the one from the contract as well. Something's unfolded here. There we go. Start up. Why is that not starting? All my buttons configured on the joystick. Always seems to want to reset. Whether that or I'm forgetting what the buttons are. Right, yeah. Turn that on. Unfold. Slide it. Not unfolding now. Like to unfold, mister. Here we go. Right, sorted. Hard work finding a good tractor operator. Now, let's have a look and see if our guidance is going to work on this. Oh yeah, happy days. It's our job a touch easy, doesn't it? Do my buttons for guidance aren't working either. And let's try to hire a helper. Steering assist. You bring it back on. That'll do. Hey John, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, why is that's not working? There we go. It'll work that way. Probably just merge these and mow them as one field, but I'll follow the guidance. It's going to be the easiest way for us to do it. G'day Paul, how you doing? Welcome along. Elder, good to see you. Being here. So yeah, I'm interested to see how the server's going to develop. It's intriguing to see who wants to take a lead, jump in here and manage it. Merge looks massive. I've deliberately undersized, not undersized, but managed the sizing of some of the equipment, so could have gone for bigger mowers of course, but I realised that would have taken us through some of the work really quickly. So, there's always options to upgrade too, but there is a loan, I think there's a $2 million loan which has a $40,000 a month repayment on it, so only got that covered for 2 months, but there's going to have to be some income coming in soon, so contracts might be the answer for that. It's leaving an interesting looking texture. No puppy dog. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Hi. Have you been exploring outside? Right. Got a mess at the moment. We'll get that tidied up. Alright. How is everyone doing? How's your weekend been? Had some time for some farm sim. Been enjoying and spending a fair amount of time recently building models on the map. Getting custom models and things done for that. Which I've been really enjoying. Lots of work on footpaths and fences and starting to build the town out a little bit, and it's amazing how much having that decoration really changes things. Makes it feel a little bit more alive. I'm not going to get any jobs mowing grass anytime soon. That's half the field. Not this, right? I'm annoyed that the controls seem to have disappeared on my task stick, on my keybinds. Figure out what's happening with those. Oh, those are some big windrows, Hanson. Goodness. Alright, there we go. First field done. Didn't take too long to do it. Move into the next one. Do the same with the steering assist. There we go. Alright, there we go. This is a beautiful map. So much detail in it. So much to look at though, just across the map. Makes it feel nice and big, even though it's a standard size map. Good one for console players. Right, looks like we've started the smaller contract, the harvesting the mustard. Yeah, an Axelson will be down doing that, I assume. Yeah. Hello. Issue. I'm fine. Ish. No, okay. Thank you. Right. So you can see these guys are rocking around over here. So S700, S7 800. It's a contract contract harvester. It was actually the harvester for that field. One for the field 76 was actually even bigger, but I took the smaller one. Again, just to make sure we didn't get through things too quickly. We've got our own combine we can take up there too. Yeah, there was a bigger header for the, yeah. There was a bigger header for the other one. What do we think? We'll have wild boar running around the field soon. Sort of deer, as well as deer. Change. What was that gasp for? Hey? Oh. This is... What, the ones that were in the fridge? It's Argsy bought some Easter eggs and... It's like some 12-year-old fingers have got into them. Alright. A little bit of a neater job in this field. Just being squares made it a bit easier too. Not as much mist. No way. Yes. So he thinks it's funny. Good morning, Yoss. Hello, how are you? I think it was the lack of not having anything for dinner. You're here. Good to see you here. Alright, that's number 2 done. So we've got this field next door, which is actually part of the cow pasture. We don't have any cows in there, so I'm going to try and mow that. I have to figure out how to get to it. I'm forgetting that you press control and your keybind. where you can fold and unfold everything at the same time. Right, we're going to zero out a cap. Go up and let's go and see if we can find a way into that field. Assuming there's going to be a gate up here on the right somewhere. There we go. And I've fed her too, by the way. Okay, opens the right way even. Okay, fence is still within here, that's fine, we can handle those. Well, don't know. Ah. Is that right? That's interesting. We've got no... Is it only a defined field for a little part? No? Ah, it goes in and out up there. Okay. It's a freehand, this one. Guessing it's the yeah, it's a little bit hard to follow that one. It's the fences for the animal pastures. Don't quite match the farmland. Yeah, we've got the Tito, we can make some hay. There's still one more field to do up the hill too. That's how the farmers normally do it when right before tedding. Concentration levels drive straight. . So in a wee while this will probably have cows in it, so we won't need to mow it, although we still can mow it. Like getting fed to you, Mark. Right. So, yeah. There's some funny steering. I think we might have a few round bales down the bottom of the hill by the time we finish with this too. Yeah, I'll do that. Right. Gosh, I saw the rugby results from the Six Nations just before. A mammoth score in the Scotland-France game. Wow. Mammoth result too. Scotland. Well stoked with that, and I think that still gives Ireland a chance of winning the Six Nations now, doesn't it? France losing. Very surprised. Italy, England was close, but they were still going. Alright, get a little bit of a saving. Good. See that? Good saving tools. Get these last little bits here. Can. Unreverse. Alright. We'll get that all folded up. That one not turned off. Right, there we go. One more bit. This does it, this detects it good too. Excellent. do more than one because of that little narrow bit. Can't see where I am. Going the wrong way. We're driving this manually, we might as well get as much grass as we can along this edge. Get rid of those pretty flowers, but I don't know what I mind. Alright, look at that, contract done already. Look. Alright. Full on concentration for this. Just driving big long lines, there's lots to do. So it changes of direction. Nervous with those big windrows there, we'll be bailing and spitting out bales every 10 seconds. Right. Big long passes through here, which is good. Lots of trees around. Another thing I'm noticing. Very hard to... There we go. I didn't know you could turn fences off on this. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Let's go have a look at this. Apparently you can turn fences on and off. I see this power box here. Have a look. Press to see fence. There you go. Oh, it's fenced the whole way around. I always wondered about how someone might do a gate like that. Interesting way to do it. Interesting. Oh, we can get rid of it. Hey there, Waylon. How you doing? Right. Alright, so make sure we're on the back one. And drop that there. Nah. We don't have anything else to put in here at the moment. Here's the space. Right, let's get this baler hooked up. Done okay, Waylon. Good to hear it. Alright. Now, I think this baler can't check the size on it. It's alright. Makes bales. Right. So now my controls are working. It's inside 15 meters. Let's see this working. One. Let's see what happens here. Power off. the round baler mod on that stops the tractor. Get that added. Bale's going to chase us, isn't it? Yep. Alright. Two and a half thousand litre bales, they're all going to end up down the bottom of the hill. I know that one's stopped. Man, this is going to be a long process. Be the perfect size for the farm. Henson and his massive windrows. Thank you, Henson. Now I know why you asked if I wanted to do the baling. It was massive. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah. Add it to the list. Alright, we're very quickly getting bales done. A lot of bales done. Oh, 1 litre. These windrows down the middle don't feel quite as big. Alright, hello Sheer, good evening, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Alright. One more pass and this field is done. Those bales rolling down in sync. We're all going to end up down the bottom there. Indulging on Sosnovska. Nice. Really good looking map, isn't it? Right, one done. What do we end up with after that? 21 bales. One of your favourites, is it, Shu? So much grass. So much grass. Ridiculous. Change it to not have manual. Turn off manual drop. I think there's backup. What's on everyone's plans for the day? There's a lot of you are ending your day. It's just starting for you. What do you got planned? I'm hoping the weather's going to stay clear and I can get out and mow my lawns. Then I've got a little Toberheim sprayer I bought a couple of weeks ago that I haven't put together yet, so I'll put that together and test it out. Water in it and make sure it works. Figure out some application rates, how quick I need to go. Oh, that one's in a bad spot. And now we're mounting bales. Not long to finish work. I hope you had a good day at work today, Shu. bales do we end up with down the bottom? Look at them all stacked up there. Nah, Kevin. Honestly, hardly drive 10 metres and we were already beeping with it being just about full. Went for a drive to Wanganui, which is a town about a 45-minute drive from me yesterday. I obviously was playing football. It was interesting on the way across, sort of well and truly into grain harvest season here in New Zealand. Got a few wheat, barley fields around, mainly wheat. Yeah, lots of work being done around, sort of hay being made, seeding a field that had wheat in it, baling straw, or combines running. A long busy day, all around. Lots of things happening. Ooh. Good. We'll come back, deal with that. Almost just need to hit the brakes as soon as it starts beeping. Alright, got this bit of a corner here. And look, we've got bales down on the road. Perfect. Who hit the fences? Who left the fences on? We're only halfway through, so we've got 2 more fields. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Alright. Couple of little bits we could go tidy up, but I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that. Right. Let's turn that off. Lift up the up. Bet we have to. How many have we got? 45. So 20, 23 and 22. With hay, which one's silage? This one here is still grass though, yeah? And this cow pasture. How many do you want? We'll need more silage. Yeah, we'll do more silage because then we can at least feed it to the BGA if we have too much. Feed the BGA. Yep, that's fine. You know, I thought you would have taken our combine up and had two running up on that big. Oh. It'd be great to see some people jump into the server. Oh, I'm talking and not paying attention. Yeah, it'd be great to see some people in on this server. Keen. Jump on in. Right. Up the hill. So many bales. I've got to wrap them all, pick them all up, put them in the shed. Really think about that when I chose this smaller baler. Alright. Never said farming's easy. Right. Hansen's out, he started wrapping. Alright. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, might be a nap on the cards today too. I'm tired already. Joys of Formula 1 this afternoon. Looking forward to seeing how that race goes. It'll be the best one of the season for us, time zone wise. And for the first time in about 4 weeks, FSG and I are going to be able to catch up tonight and get back to Kinley. So I'm looking forward to that. Although I'm under strict instructions not to tell him anything about the Formula 1, so. Here we go. Hey there, Missy B, how you doing? Good to see you. Seen a few of your mods popping up. Is it Pullman Shed Pack, was it on Mod Hub this week? I saw you'd shared something you've been building on Facebook as well. He does do some good mods. You're right there, Share. Round Baylor extension. Oh, excuse me. Fence down on the bottom of this one, call these bales perfectly. Fortunately, the wrapper's got the bale tip addition on it, so as you can see where Henson's over there wrapping, the bales are going to end up on their flat. You're going to do all the baling in the future then. Alright. So total count there's 71. Oof. Right, so up in here, Hanson's tedded this field, so we're going to have some hay in this one. I'll pick up this bit of the bale and change it. Let me get a grass bale. One grass bale up in here by the looks. Right, finish at the end. Ah, and hay, slightly bigger bales. 1,500 litres. Nice. done it all, hey, so I didn't have to stop as many times. Don't know what you're talking about, Axel. It's only because we don't have the round baler extension mod on. If we had that on, I wouldn't have this problem. Hear that? See if the server admin might not want to add it. They might want to make it more of a challenge. It's mean. Right. Last row of A will be done. Yeah, the high purchase system doesn't take into account depreciation. So I'm just talking about that, Hanson, is I know like a lot of contractors and that don't ever own their equipment, they just effectively lease it. Alright, I'm going to go around because we're so close to 500 litres. I can find that. All of this. I don't think we're going to. Now, is the other mod, do we have unload bales early or not? What's that one? Let's have a look. Doesn't look like we have that. Rats. Alright. Now we'll get that added too. Hanson, can you add unload balers early onto the mod list? Alright, that's us all baled. The unload bales early mod. $87 bales all up. Yes, please. There we go. Drop that there. Go find a bale trailer now. Get these loaded and put into some storage. There's a couple of little things I actually really like with this map. Look at that in a sec. So I think does this one do it as well? This one here. So storage on and off, so you can come in here. I don't actually have storage in this, so if you didn't want to use bale storage. So there's that one. And this shed over here, which is also a storage shed. It's the same. Oh, I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, just get some bales loaded up. Maybe a bit slow. I'll turn that off. So what's this take? 4 sixes, 24 bales. No. 4 trips to get everything done. Just on the 83 we've made. I had another idea for a mod yesterday, another script mod. We were driving back. Seeing if there's a way you could do a horse stud. You have to have a look into it. And what I mean by that is actually have horses as race horses. So basically, you could nominate horses that are, you know, you've got to an age to race. If you can then have a chance of winning money on them, just to make horses a little bit different. And they might have a chance of You might want to enter it in a race, so you'd have to pay, entry fees and things like that, but then and all the costs that are associated with it. But then it wouldn't actually run a race, but it'd actually go to the races. There's a probability of it going first to 16th, maybe, I don't know. And the cost, the amount you win, would adjust depending on what position it was. I don't know. Thought it was kind of a cool way to make horses relevant. Hey Lee, how you doing? Good to see you watching BGT. I said, Brennan's got talent. Is it? Alright, oh, we can pick up a couple more. Jump across here, grab some. Alright, there we go. Load. Ooh. The Vulture's gonna struggle to get up the hill, but we'll make it. I think I'm gonna go put these in the second storage. Shoot, the one around the corner. Yeah, I thought that track would be. That's right. Need to go fast. We'll get out of here. Thanks everyone who's hanging out with us on your weekend. Pleasure having you here. Back in there, actually. Far enough across not to lose the edge of the. See if we've got it in the right spot. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, the one in the one in this cow barn on the left. Also put one of the the pallet. Yeah. Bad idea. Alright, start out up the top of the hill. Hey Yarn, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, we've raced to buy the presence of Missy B. Lost. Lowered her standards. And hanging out in the same place you are. It is a lot of bales. 83, I think, was our final count. Yeah. What has this one? I know. Did oh, I'm gonna get jumped in. Hello. Hi. How was your walk? How was your walk, puppy dog? Yeah? Good? Was it good? Okay. Sorry? Yeah, I fed it this morning. I'm good. Doing good. Right. Around and get this all on the right side. Goodness, what was I about to say? Cannot remember now. No. You come up. No, you don't. Let's play. Stella's good. It was last weekend, it was a year ago since we even got it. Not that old. I reckon DK. Place down a thing to buy bales at. Sounds interesting, Yos. Is this a Yos special? Goodness, I was completely lost. And midnight special. Honestly, mind has gone completely blank. Anyhow. I have something what for blank minds. Right. Field's clear. Okay, so we'll drop these off on the way past. We've got space 3, so there's no point going into the field. Yeah. So I want it to be on Y. Operating position, I want to go to unload. Right, got it. Oh, Exelson, gone again. See you, Exelson. Thanks for your help, mate. Appreciate it. I should have gone and just thinking about it now. I should have gone and picked up the hay because maybe we'll do that actually. Oops, no, not that button. Ah! No. Can I cancel unloading? Or unloading, yes. Oh well. Why won't that now fold up? I've broken it. Took you a while to understand that bale oil was made from this trailer. Yeah, as in the... I'm going to unload these. Don't seem to be wanting to get into the shape. Done them off there. Right. We're going to leave this silage. We're going to go do the hay. Hanson finish wrapping those. Otherwise, we're just going to be waiting for him. I mean, it makes sense in that regard. That button. Now we're cooking. G'day Scott, how you doing? See. Didn't care for it. Here we go. Right, that's us done. Unload these ones, and yeah, hopefully we've got one more to go. I'm sorry, hopefully we'll get everything that's down in the other field in one load. Yeah, I'm just being a holdout and not letting anyone play on it. Just gonna make it for myself, hype it all up, psych everyone out, and then not let anyone play it. Whoa. But getting closer, Yos. Getting closer. And, doing some decoration this week. Got most of the footpaths sorted out, I think. I hope. Yeah, because my chair's too low. Won't go back up. Need a new one. Mm. Alright. Let's get these last ones done. And this is why Hanson's still going down the bottom. You reckon? Yeah. Maybe we need to just bail uphill so they go uphill. Running down. Bail across the hill. It'd be alright actually if we merged those two fields in the front and go across the hill. Yeah, what time is it? Is it 7:50 PM in the UK? Lee? Correct. Hey Rusty, how you doing? So good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Good to see you. How's things? Survived a Nebraska winter. You can do it, Hanson, I believe. The whole world is watching. Let's get super stressed, pull it out. First day back to work for Saturdays for the season. Oh nice, so those people starting to get planting ready, are they? Got done with lunch and tax appointments and chilling on farm sim before fire department bowling. Oh, nice. You can drag that up and drop it off up at Grammy's. Or do you have automatic drop on? You're right. Alright. Through the 56% through that contract, it's going alright. Going alright. You know, after all of that, there's going to be 2 bales I can't get. I should have taken some out before. That mucking around trying to load and unload them. Always the way. Yeah. How many did I unload? I had 4. How are you going to pick it up with the telehandler? You put a hole in the crap. But yes, it would be. Feel free to go and do that if you'd like. Alright, there we go. There's bales fermenting in there. Yeah, gotcha. Well. So normally most people have tape they can repair them with anyhow. Yep. Exactly. Alright, done that there. Got a place as any. See this one through that door. That perfect fit. All right. All right, where's the combine? In. Good to see you, Waylon. Thanks for being here, mate. Have a good rest of your weekend. See you again soon. where are we taking this? It's not too far. I think it's going to there. It's just going down to the oil maker. Let it go. Trying to catch up, Ben. I'm trying to get there. A few more ponies, as you said. Alright, so straight through the town and turn right. Easy enough. Can do that. Probably whether it's worth driving all the way up here. Could do. Great decoration on this map. Just gonna bring up the mini map. Yeah. Where do I get into it? Looks like I might actually get it. Looks like in here. So we're getting there. Looks like we can go in and around. That's a beautiful layout. Look at that for a look. Look out, a view. These trees are going to be a problem, aren't they? Yep. Right, should be. There we go, there's our trigger. Oh goodness, this one? trigger gone? Did I go past it? I wonder if it's... Dean, have you dumped here yet? See if that starts bleeding the contract. It is. Okay. Going up real quick. That's the right trigger. And can we get it back out of this one? Start on opposite side of the field. Excuse me. Is this gate open? Strong gate. Alright, let's find our way back out of here. We didn't get anything bigger to sell point with. How are you, Mike? What's your weekend been, mate? Right. Walk out without looking. I know it's a pedestrian crossing, but I'm also very heavily laden. Tractor. I don't think it's that. Is it that intersection? Wasn't it? I have to go up and around. I'm not waiting for you. Yeah. The trigger, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It was pretty tiny and underpowered. That's not cool. Yeah, it struggled. Oh, there's a trailer there that wasn't there before. Oh, close. Hi. Love you. See you later. Right. Bins down there. That doesn't sound like much fun anyhow, Mike. Are you still getting Because last time we were talking, you were expecting some snow, weren't you? Still on the horizon in the forecast?
Is that your or mine?
I'll both go up as much. Alright, I'll go find Vincent. He's working at Headland somewhere, I think. Leave you alone, Ben. Oh. Save or am I lagging? I'm lagging. I see. Nice having views like that across the map. Cross and you can see someone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll be right. You've made it a long way around. Done all of that. It's even 70, isn't it? Stella. Stella? This is Argsy's just gone out and then one of the boys has gone outside and didn't let her go out with them. Stella? Stella, come here. Stella! Yeah. Right. We'll just wait for Hanson to turn around and we'll go back the other way with him. Ooh, 2 miles per hour going up there. do that. So I might try and do it from in cab. It'll work. Oh. Yep, I'll run up to the corner so then I've got space to turn. It's only got 10% in, so I'm not in a hurry to do that anyhow. A big grass area on the left hand. Interesting field, this one. Narrow little bit. It is good. All right. Wait there, am I? I want to get this field finished. It's going to take too long. He's hopped out. You just take a leak behind the front wheel. You get out and walk faster. Right. Get this field finished so I can go have some breakfast. Alright, 2,000 litres from Henson. Just about filled me. Excuse me. Ben's done one pass and got half as much grain as you've got. You've done half a headland. I think we're quite going to get full. No. Might if we run along here next. Gremlins on the internet. Share. Right. Here we go. Can I get out through this yard? That's actually closer. That way and see this. Oh. Way to explore the map, isn't it? I hope their gate's open. Good. Right. Nice bit of variety. Goodness, what's this little lane? Ooh. We're taking some proper back roads, look at this. Now we've got to get up into there. Go the long way. Narrow entrance. That's a field entrance. There was going to be a little lane I could rip up there. Nope. Still going to have to go this way. La Chapelle. Hey, what have I promised on? Let the curb. Go around, we'll hang to the left just to avoid these low hanging trees. Go. Unload. Not just about complete the contract, is it? Close to. 28% done. Pretty much the rest of the load is going to be for us. It's funny, I always say I drive around the new perspective on maps and modding now that I dabble. Which way do we go back? Go back up the hill. Gonna make it back in plenty of time. Ben's only 50% full, so don't worry too much about him. Actually, can we go in that way? Let's go in that way. Good way to explore the map and see different areas. There's a dead center right there of the map. Yeah, oh, that's a bummer. Oh, there's a puddle here. Yeah. Kind of cool. These puddles are kind of cool. I like that. Got a cool little. There you go. Oh, way up there. Oh, look at this, guys. A guard of honor for me. Like a water salute in the aviation industry. Right. Well, seeing we're just getting rid of this, where's our best sell point for canola? 635 agri ore. Actually closer. I wonder where that is. I'm just down there on the right. Okay. 1,000 meters. What we should have done then was not have unloaded this crop and let them finish harvesting, so we've been able to get it all off. Lesson learned. Went the wrong way. Gone over the weighbridge. Go the right way through to the. Oh. Here we go. $5,000 or something off that? Yes. Should have gone in to the right over there. Okay. Those spawn points are there. Is this a purchase point where you can... Ah, it's the warehouse. Clever. Kind of cool. Like that. Interesting though that the warehouse doesn't... I suppose the shop does seeds. I wonder if you could have a shop which... Oh, it does do all those. Oh, custom seeds and food bags. Interesting. I wonder if you could... I wonder if you can manage it so it just sells limited things, so you could have like a farm shop. I don't know. Alright, that's the John Deere. Ben hasn't taken that back. Since on his way back down to the farm. So we can go into the contract and collect with those. That one too. Are done. And we've made a decent amount of money. Right. Ooh. Stuck. Yeah, garden centre shop for seeds. For, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a, you know, a farm, like a RD1, like New Zealand RD1 farm source, Brightsons, those kind of things, farmlands. It was an idea I just had in my head then for Winchester, maybe seeing if I could do that elder. So here we go. Right, job done. There's Hanson rolling back in with the combine. Well, that is us all finished. So obviously, as always, the server's open to absolutely anyone. So if you want to come in and play on it, please do. Come in and make it your own. Obviously, the main goal is to buy all of the production. So I haven't even looked through to see how much they all cost, but that's the plan. So it might be a little bit of strategy around this. Maybe buying the mill first might be a good idea, so we can start making some flour. I don't know. I have to think that through. No point having the bakery yet, but that's the plan. Wife asked me to ask you what kind of crops do you grow in New Zealand. The biggest ones would be a lot of maize, a lot of corn grown for silage now because dairy is such a big industry in New Zealand. So a lot of that grown, a lot of maize or corn grown for feed, animal feed as well. And then your cereal crops are wheat, barley. See a lot of that around. Further down south in Canterbury, they do a lot of different things. They grow a lot of seed crops down there. We've got different areas that do potatoes and carrots, and got market garden areas. New Zealand would actually be really self-sustainable if you just want meat and veggies. That would be quite good. Personally, we used to grow potatoes, pumpkins. We've grown yams, onions, wheat. What else there is? those are the main things we grew on the farm. But pretty much now it's just maize for the dairy farms and beef. Main thing our farm does. But yeah, you'd find most things in New Zealand. Cotton and sugar cane, if you're thinking farm some. None of that around. But most of your standard crops. Done for different things. Hey, Barry Boy. Smotherly Line, hello, welcome along. Good to have you here. I'm going to wrap things up there, though. We've been going for almost an hour, 2.5 hours, actually. I'll tell you what, I feel better now than I did when we started. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, but time for some breakfast, and we'll be back again later in the week. So we're looking forward to this, so this could be a little bit of fun, doing some things on this, just because you can get lots done. Like we've mowed 4 fields, harvested 2. To get 3 or 4 people on it, you can get through a bit of work. So it's going to be a little bit slow going on the farm, but maybe contracts are the way to go. You know, get some sewing contracts going. There's quite a few contracts coming through. We have done some of the bigger ones, but do some parsnips, carrots, those kind of things. So lots of different options. Big baling contract. That'll be worth it, just about. So yeah, anyhow, the map does look great, Elder. Yeah, it is a nice looking map, so be well worth checking out. Anyhow, thank you everyone for tuning in today. I do appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me on a Sunday. Once again, quick look ski. No Farm Sim creators live at the moment, so I can't even flick you over to look into anyone. So go check out Farm Sim Guy's in-cab experiment. See what he's been up to over there. It's the first video of him that he's had back now for a wee while, so I'm guessing it might be a UI tracker sponsored one, possibly. Not sure. Anyhow, go check that out, see what he's up to. Otherwise, I'll be live on Wednesday night. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing there yet, but keep an eye out for that. And we're going to catch up with FSG tonight, and we'll be recording on Kinley, so getting back into that too. But for now, thank you all very much for being here. I do appreciate you all hanging out. Have a good rest of your weekend, and catch you again soon. Bye.